You think I'd care if you died, you fucking noob?
I logged in fresh, feeling bold. Stepped out into the world so cold. Pulled too many, thought I'd kite. Next thing I know, see a light. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my grave is my battlefield. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe, but I'm a fucking noob. Deleted my tune, now I feel so blue. Guess I'll reroll, cause I'm a fucking noob. Got cocky, thought I was the king. Then a Murloc did his thing. Lagged a little, clicked too slow. Now I'm just a ghost, you know. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my fate is sealed for real. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe, but I'm a fucking noob. Deleted my tune, now I feel so blue. Guess I'll reroll, cause I'm a fucking.
Evening, how we doing? Right here, I'm here. I've had a few days off. Hey, Shaney boy, hello sir. We've got our third quality Unite signing into United. Who have you got then? Boofy boy, how you doing? I'm trying to think. We're still looking at that Leicester keeper, aren't we? That's what we're up to at the minute, I believe. Other than that, I don't know if there's anything exciting going on with us. He's playing his landing in 35 minutes. Come on. I mean, is this true or is this a joke? I'm waiting for a punchline. Anyway, have we all been this week? The week has flown past, right? Oh, now he's quality. When we went for him, he won't play well in Premier, etc. Now United is going to be a baller. Come on then, who is it? Which one is this? Let me. Oh, there you go. Right, okie dokie. Let's get back into some farming. So, oh man, where did this week go? That's what I want to know. I don't even know where the week went. And we've got, oh, Sesko. All right, United offered Leipzig less money than Newcastle and have offered Sesko a lower wage than Newcastle. Well, so he wanted to go to you instead of Newcastle. Fair enough. I mean, I guess as a medium to long term it's better for him, isn't it really? Short term I don't think so, but medium to long term it probably is. Always said he was good, to be honest, Nick. United have been following him for a few years. Is that the one we were talking about that's meant to be the new what's it, the new Messi or something? Anyway, let me get into the game at least. I guess I better do some work. I only put Farm Sim on just so I can play something. I've been playing other games off stream actually. I've been playing one called Witchfire, which is quite good. I just don't know if I want to stream it yet because it's very frustrating and I swear a lot when I'm playing it. Yeah, that's it, the new Haaland. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, sorry Shane, the new Haaland we was talking about. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's going to be a good signing for you. So hang on, remind me what signings you've done. My brain's all over the place today because I've been working's fine and I come home and I've been working on something else for myself. That's quite technical and my brain's frazzled. There's a new game coming out where you manage National Park. That looks good. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Oh yeah, right, sorry. Yeah, my brain, because I watched some of that, you know, when we was watching the thing with them playing in America. I watched the United games and I think that you've actually done really well. 3 excellent signings. There's no way you're going to finish in the bottom half of the table, I don't think. As long as like your new signings fit in properly, they don't get injured, you know, basically as long as you don't have bad luck, I reckon yeah, you'll be looking easily top 10, getting back up there, I think. Remo needs to see the gym, do you reckon? Right, first things first, let's have a look at my temple. That would be useful. Hey Jess, how you doing? Nice to see you. How are are you? I'm just going to go and look at my old temple quickly. This is the whole point of doing this map. He's got a bit of a gut. I think he has. I'd say so have I, but I've lost most of mine, Shane. I've pretty much, I'm coming off my diet now, really, because like my trousers keep falling down at work. And first of all, like when I started on this diet, how many weeks have I been on it now? I don't know. Obviously, I didn't want to get the next size trousers up. And now I'm at the point, if I lose any more weight, I'll have to get the next next size down. I don't want to do that. So I've hit my target. I'm happy. Regard your narcotics. The feds are in the house. I'm good deciding if I want to sleep or not. Sleep's for the weak. You don't want to sleep. Oh look, the temple. This part of the temple's starting to be built now. Look round the side. See that there? It's the next bit. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do a naughty. I'm going to sleep here. See if it changes. That's what we're going to do. Hey Jess, Shane, work starts in a few hours. Ah, right, okay. Well, a night shift. You got a night shift coming up then. Is that what you're saying? So if you got a night shift, should you sleep before a night shift? I'd say yeah. I'd get a couple of that. Look, there you go. Look, one little sleep, and look, it's already started building the rest of this. Wasn't me, officer. It was Shane. Yeah, everyone points to Shane. It was you, Shane. We're all blaming you, mate. Right, okay, the temple... You know what I'm going to do? One more day of that. I'm going to have to feed my animals for doing this, you know. But we're going to sleep for one more day, see if more of that gets built. It's always Shane. I think so. I think we all think that. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Dawn. Although that was a couple of days ago, I think, actually, but it's come up now. Right. Oh, shit. Hailstones. The temple's coming along nicely. I need to check materials for it. Did you know Jess has her own Twitch sticker? She does? Well, not Officer Rambo one. Alright. Yeah, I see that. Slap me on the noggin there. There you go. Oh, I need wood beams. Right, okay. Just got commercials to BRB. Oh. You can't see me being slapped. Or hear me at least. Right. Okay, I'm going to go and get some wood beams, if we've got any. Hey Shane, thank you for gifting Jess the sub, Shaney boy. There you go. Thank you, Shane. No adverts for you, Jess, hopefully from now on for a month. Oh, what was I going to say? Wood beams. Right, okay, by the way, not long till the Premiership, boys, is it? Who else is like... Oh, Shane. I can't remember if I told you this or not. So, you know I have Now TV, and then I have Sky Sports off of that, and they were trying to up the amount they charge, because I only have it because I got a good deal on it. So I cancelled it. So I couldn't afford the amount that they were talking about, 36 quid a month. They go, fuck off. And then they halved it again. So I thought, thank you very much. Nick has his own as well. Does he? Or is it a big spliff? I'm back, welcome back. Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, that would be boofy, boys. Liverpool versus Palace, the weekend charity shield. I mean, we would all expect Liverpool to win that, right? Dear me. Get on my face. Yeah, see, Nick would enjoy that. You gave me a sub, Shane. Thanks, says Jess. Yeah, then hopefully you won't see the adverts anymore. It's worth a £5 on Palace. You know what? It could be. It could well be. I'm trying to see if I can work out a good football betting strategy before the start of the season. Last season, I'll be honest with you, I didn't do very well. Season before I did, but last season I didn't do very well. So I'm going to look for like a strategy to use. Rather than analysing the games, I'm just going to look for basically automating it a little bit. So, you know, I want to make some money out of football this year. I've been really slack on all my betting, to be honest. I'm working on something at the minute. I think that's what I needed, the beams. I better take the planks as well. Fuck's sake, I jumped a little bit there. Who was that? That was Brian. Oh dear me. Cheers, Brian. I jumped, but not much, but a bit. Thank you for that. Good evening. Liverpool are 3 to 10. Oh, right, okay. Odds like that, then you got to go for Palace. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Brian. How are you? Yeah, that did make me jump a little bit, I will be honest. You spilled drink your sausages that's on load. What's that? Spilled. Oh, it's on loud. You made Boofy boy spill his drink. Oh dear. Well, I'm only drinking Pepsi Max. That's all I got. I'm hoping that G's going to get me some beer for tomorrow. Hey Shane, I don't know if you've heard it, but I heard on the news today, so I don't know if this is just local, right, or if it's a general thing now. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you know, like normally, if you have alcohol, they breathalyse you, and if you're under the limit, all good. But now what they're saying is, if you've got any alcohol in your blood at all, and you have an accident, they're trying to prove that it's your fault, or that your driving was impaired because you even have like the tiniest milligram of alcohol in your blood. I mean, I don't drink and drive anyway in any capacity, so it won't affect me. But I'm saying they're getting to the point now where it's literally, even if you've got a trace of it and you're involved in anything, that it seems like they'll try and blame you. I don't know if you heard that or not, or if it's just local that they're doing that. Anyway, hi, long time no see. Hey, as a semi driver or period? What? No, they're saying they're doing that over here to drivers. Talking to local, we're so quiet in my place, we've been taking tarmac down to Swindon last couple of days out of our quarry. I've missed out on it though. Oh man. Otherwise, bring your truck outside the hospital, stick your hazard lights on and come in and say hello. Right. Anyway, Jess, how have you been, young lady? We haven't seen you for a long time. How are you? How's things? No, I've not heard of that, but that's how it should be in my opinion. Most countries much lower alcohol breath level than us. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Hope you're both okay. Hey, yeah, we're good. Thank you very much. How are you doing? The new weed rule is weird. You can legally smoke and drive on prescription weed, but it's against the law if you haven't got prescribed weed. Yeah. If I was on duty and involved in an accident, I'd have to get tested. When I go to accidents and I smell alcohol, I test people. Yeah, I mean, here in the UK, any kind of accident, you're always 100% breathalyzed. Even when I was a bus driver, someone pulled out of my bus and I smashed into their car, and I was breathalyzed. I mean, obviously I didn't have even a trace of it in me, but I'm good. Busy day today. Oh, at least you're home now though, aren't you? Hopefully. Yep. I've been going the opposite way. I've been going up to Mansfield this week, leaving the yard at 4 AM. Bam. Are you off the weekend? Have you actually got a weekend off then this week, Shane? It's stronger prescription weed as well. Really, dude, that don't seem to make sense then. I'm good. I never get notifications, so I watch the playbacks. Oh. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I haven't been streaming all week. So yeah, I mean, normally I'm more likely to be on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays now. Where am I going? Oh, the temple, rather than every day. Just because some days I get in from work and I am physically tired, and other days I get in and then I'm doing other stuff. Like I've got other things I want to do. So I have strong traces at coffee. Yeah, coffee's good. I like coffee. I don't drink a lot of coffee, except when I was on my diet for the last 6 weeks, whatever. I was drinking black coffee then, just for something to drink. It's weird, when I've been doing the Mansfield runs, I wake up for work at 2:50 AM and I don't feel too tired. When I'm not doing the Mansfield run, I wake up at 5, I struggle to get out of bed. Oh, don't, and the winter's coming up soon, it's going to be harder. When can we do some multiplayer, Shane, said Boofy Boy. I'm off this weekend, says M. Hey, nice, nothing better than getting your weekend off. I haven't worked a weekend for about a month now, to be honest, because of how quiet we are, so I'm going to guess I'll be working this weekend. Do you reckon what? Because M's got the weekend off. I'll drop you a message when I'm free, buddy. You could say next weekend. I have to work this weekend. Black coffee is the best way to have it. Yeah, fair enough. I prefer coffee with milk and sugar. But if I'm not having sugar in it, I'll just drink it black. Agreed. Emma hates that I drink black coffee. Yes, I don't mind black coffee. I mean, the only way I don't like coffee is white without sugar. So if I have milk, I have to have sugar. But when I drink it black, I can just chug it back. But yeah, I mean, I've been on my diet. I think I'm done on my diet now, pretty much. I've lost all the weight I needed to. So I'm not gonna say go back to normal. I'm gonna try and cut down what I was eating. I actually put my milk in mine once in a while, then I stick it in the fridge to make it cold. Oh yeah, I've made a few ice coffees and I've stuck ice cubes in it and stuff as well. Bit of Baileys, that helps. I don't drink much coffee anymore, to be honest. I'm on the nettle teas most of the time now. Yeah, I mean, I think one day I might have to look at something like that, Shane. I'm trying to eat less processed food. After being on my diet and not eating any sugar or processed food for nearly 6 weeks, other than the odd little day, you know, I'm thinking I want to just try and eat less heavily processed foods. Poor Emma, if I was a copper and had a taser, my god, every fucker would get it. I'm on the carnivore diet. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was on for 6 weeks. Well, I was on, Jess, I did my own mixture of it. I did carnivore diet stroke low carb. By low carb, I mean 20 grams or less a day. Well, I mean, been stuffing my face with eggs and meat. Without too much detail, my stomach is loads better since being on nettle teas. Oh, that's good news then. All the teas, milk, coffee I want. Yeah, I mean, same with me. I mean, see, I'm not really a cheese eater, but even while I was on that carnivore diet, I was eating little lumps of cheese when I was hungry, just because obviously you can have that as well. Resist doing the seafood diet. Resist, Shane, resist. I miss my carbs and pasta. Yeah, I think the thing... you know what, Jess? I say that. There were times when I was on the diet. I think I was I can't remember when I went on it. But anyway, I lost the weight I needed to lose. Oh, hang on one sec. Give me a sec. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Right, let's catch up with you lot. Better pick up. It's Boofy calling. Nah, it's my dad. But my dad phones me, and I just want to, you know, if I can't spare 5 minutes to talk to him, do you know what I mean? So I'll drop everything. If he phones up, I'll drop everything because he's got terminal cancer, and it's going to be between weeks and a year maximum. So if ever he phones me, even just for literally like that, a 2-minute hello, then I'll drop everything. So that's what that was. Anyway, let me catch up with you lot. I love cheese. Have you had the Frank's hot sauce mini cheddars? That's Foggy on the phone asking, might we still got Barry tied to bed? No, actually Foggy's in hospital, guys. I think he's coming out in another day or two. Foggy's been in hospital the last few days. He's not been feeling well. Flavoured tea, Shane, is good. I've got loads of flavours, really good. I drink honey lemon with a cucumber. What do you do with a cucumber, Boofy boy? I wouldn't want to think. Apple cinnamon tea is good as well as mint. Oh, apple cinnamon tea. I didn't know you could get that. Now I have an image of you just sitting there having a pamper day with a cucumber on your eyes, face mask, cold fruit tea and a load of edibles by your side. Well, if you're thinking of Boofy boy like that, I think your vision of what Boofy boy does with a cucumber is a lot better than what my vision was, Shane. See, brother Shane knows. I have a whole shelf just full of teas or coffees. Don't need to explain yourself, buddy. Family more important. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Blue. Yeah. You know, what can I do, man? My prayers are with you. I was like that with my dad. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. I use face masks for my face. They're really good for the skin. I might use one for mine then, Em, and just leave it on there permanently. That'll be better, wouldn't it, in my case? Right, we still need wood beams. Right, okay, I'm short of wood beams for my temple. That's the priority with this map, is we're trying to finish the temple before that Scottish map comes out, and that's not far away. We're August now. It's what's the Scottish map, do you reckon? November, did they say? Something like that. So we've only got 3 months or less. The honey and lemon relaxes my... Is that body or body? Oi oi, the cuke is for after, so... Ew, Nick. I know, I was just wondering about that chamomile tea. I was watching a video of a guy who had some edibles on a plane. He thought it said 100 calories per gummy, but it said 100 milligrams. He was sat on his plane completely out of it. Dear me. My brother, when he was alive, he used to swear by all the edibles and that. Jane, tell your boyfriend off low. Says what's the world coming to, eh? That's what I want to know. What's it coming to? Michael isn't here. Where's Michael? Is he working or still sorting? He's got loads of stuff he's trying to sort out, hasn't he? This bad weather on this game is making me feel cold. I forgot what I was doing there. Oh yeah, beams, that's it. Right, let's go. Should be farming instead. I'm trying to build that flipping temple. Your trailer's bouncing all over. It is a little bit bouncy, yeah. Yeah, you should try them. They're only £1. So what's that? The teas and that. You know what? I'm going to make a note. I'm going to actually look for something like that to drink. I'm going to make a note. What are they, sort of like fruit teas, herbal teas am I looking for? Because even though I'm sort of technically off my diet now, I don't want to go back 100% to my old ways of too much sugar, because sugar's the killer, really. So I actually might try looking at some healthier options for drinks and that. Like legit, you know what I mean? Except for the weekends. Fridays and Saturdays are still beer day. I'm hoping Mrs. Blue, she asked for a shopping list, because I had to look in the fridge and freezer what we got. And because Jess, you know the carnivore diet, I've been buying bulk loads of meat. So I'm doing all the dinners and that. But what we've done is, or what I'm doing is, like from last weekend, Fridays and Saturdays, I'm no longer on the diet. So I'm only on the diet sort of Sunday, but Monday to Friday during the day. Because when I'm at work, I don't think about food anyway. Shane, I had some space cake last year. God, my legs didn't move. I was spaced out. Those magic mushroom chocolates were really good. See, I'm not into any of that stuff, but years ago I did have coffee made with magic mushrooms. You boil them in the water and then use that water to make coffee. I can't even remember how I felt about it. It was a long time ago. Look for a tea brand called Pucker Tea. I like the Pucker Pies. I like Pucker Pies. Pucker Tea. Right, I might have to look into this a little bit. Cheers, Shaney. You can get CBD tea, no THC in it, from Holland and Barrett. That's okay. You add sugar to your tea? Yeah, I have half a sugar in mine. Years ago, when I was young, I used to have 2 or 3 sugars in my cup of tea. We have milk and sugar in our tea, and then now I'm down to half a sugar in my tea. Although while I was on my diet, like the carnivore diet, I wasn't having any sugar, so I was drinking tea without sugar. I didn't really like it, but I was drinking it. I'm microdosing within the next few months. It's for pain. Meat's expensive. Yeah, definitely. My legs wouldn't work today. I felt like going to sleep at work. Hey, you should have done. I dozed off a few times today at work because we were busy in the morning and then it was quiet in the afternoon, and then I just kept sitting there dozing off, and suddenly someone would come in with more stuff to do. But thankfully, as they opened the door, I woke up in time. Did you watch that documentary about war in Australia who killed them people by mixing death cap mushrooms and beef Wellington? Nope. I know the story about it, but I've never watched the documentary. Right, we need more wood. Right, damn it. Oh, we have got a woodcutter somewhere, haven't we? Let's find our woodcutter. And I need to feed my animals. And I'm not a very good farmer at the minute. It was an interesting watch. It was on a few weeks ago. I'll be honest, you know what, I actually haven't watched much telly lately at all. Normally, like every night we watch an hour of TV. You know, we go upstairs and watch that and then go to bed. I haven't watched telly for ages. I don't know, I think I've just been too tired. I go upstairs and I just don't even want to know. I think it's also because I've been on a diet, Shane. See, normally when I used to go upstairs and watch TV, I'd take a tub of ice cream up or a load of crisps or something. I couldn't watch TV without having a snack. See, but now that, you know, I've been losing the weight, I haven't been snacking, so therefore I find it hard to want to watch the TV. Hi pal, hey Jake, long time no see. How you doing, mate? How's life for you? Nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. We're still doing farming sim and messing around like that. I don't stream every day or anything like that. Normally Thursday, Fridays and Saturdays. But how you doing, Jake? Lovely to see you, mate. Oh, you know I was talking about the hot honey pepperoni pizza from Domino's, yeah. Domino's, right, I don't know, it's a bit of an addiction. I try not to look at them too much because every time I see their bloody adverts or they come up on my Facebook feed or whatever, as soon as I see the pictures of them, I want one. How was I disappointed? Wasn't it any good? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, pal. Got 2 kids. Bloody hell, mate. That was quick work. Excellent, though. So if you got boy, girl, boy, boy. How old are they? You know, all of the interesting stuff. You didn't hang around there, Jake. That's for sure, mate. Well, Tesco do. OMG, it's so good. Really? What? So better than Domino's? Because you know what I said to G, you know what I told you I had the Domino's last weekend? I said to her, as much as I enjoyed it, I don't think it's worth the money anymore. Like, to get 2 large pizzas, even with the deals, it still comes somewhere towards 30 quid now. And I'm half thinking about, I used to like these Chicago town ones, like in fake takeaway boxes. I'd rather get one of them and then just buy a few extra toppings and put some more toppings on it. Get the pepperoni one of those and then put my own toppings. That's what I'm thinking of doing now. But, you know, further the price. The miles better. Right, okay. We had a Tesco one last night. So good. Had it red onion and parsley cheese flatbread. Still for £6. Bloody hell. And that's better than the Domino's. That makes sense then. I know sometimes we go in our local Aldi, but every time I've bought pizzas from there and brought them home, I've 100% always been disappointed with them. 2 girls, one's 5-year-old and a 9-month-old. Hey, nice. I bet they keep you on your toes. A nice little age spread between them as well, so that you've got one that's kind of a bit more grown up while you're looking after the youngster. So that's pretty cool. Hey, anyway, congratulations, mate, and well done. Right, I need to bring a truck here, don't I, and get this wood. Where's my wood carrying truck? Here's somewhere. Oh, there it is. I have to go and get another drink. It's only trouble when I'm drinking like Pepsi or whatever, I tend to put it in a smaller glass and 2 mouthfuls and it's gone. Do you remember that guy that used to come in the streams on Facebook that was like barely into adulthood himself and was having a new... Oh yeah, oh what was his bloody name? Because he changed his name at one point. He had 17 kids and 4 girlfriends or something and been married twice and was in the army and all that. Yeah, poor lad wasn't very well, was he really? I can't remember his bloody name now. Because he had one name for a long time, didn't he? And then he changed it. They do when I'm not at work. Yeah, make the most of it though, Jake. It goes so fast, mate. What's that? No, Hood, says Brian. Nah, I think his name was Shane. Oh, I'm trying to think what his bloody name was, because he had 2 names, didn't he? He had one name, then he changed it, and one or other of them was his real name. Lee, yeah, I think it was Lee something. I know the guy you mean anyway. Oh, and it wasn't he a truck driver for Eddie Stobart's or something like that as well. And then I think he started driving buses, allegedly. Poor sod. I mean, he was... I would say he was reasonably harmless, wasn't he? It's that Hamadas or something. Oh, here we go, we're picking these up now. Shit, brakes. Halliday. Yes! Brian, yeah, I think... No, it's not that one. No, that Lee Halliday, he was fine. He's a normal guy. He was a trucker, wasn't he? He did drive trucks. No, that Lee Halliday, he was fine. In fact, I'm sure... spoke to him recently-ish. I can't remember if he was in one of my streams or if he was in someone else's stream. But yeah, I know the one you mean, Lee Halliday, because he was a streamer as well, wasn't he? And he done trucks. I think he's on holiday or just going on holiday or something. Last time I spoke to him, like very recently, literally in the last 2 or 3 weeks. But I can't remember where I spoke to him. I don't know if he came in here or if I went on someone else's and he was in. Hang on, let me just pick this wood up here. Man, now a lot of things have changed, haven't they, since lockdown? And then there's still a few of us hanging around, which is nice. I stopped playing Farm Simulator, just gonna be bothered to buy a PS5. I don't blame you, mate. Anyway, kids to keep you occupied, wouldn't they? Right, let's take this back. Going back to Tesco, we've ordered something new. They're going to be delivered a pepperoni pizza quiche. All right. See, I love pepperoni. Whenever I have a pizza, unless it's like meat feast, which normally includes pepperoni. I always have pepperoni, except I have pineapple, and I know you don't like that, Shane. In fact, hang on, you've just reminded me I need to message G. Right. Okay. Oh, hang on. She sent me a message half hour ago. I need to leg it upstairs and help her do an order, just to make sure she gets me some beers. Let me just find anything I can have running on the game for a sec, even a harvester or something. I might have to disappear for a minute because this is critical. This is, boys, absolutely critical. Where's just a normal harvester when I want it? Send something harvesting. Right, there you go. That's the harvester. Right, I'll just get him to a field, get him working, and then I'll have to disappear for 2 minutes. That pizza sounds good. It does, doesn't it? Oh, actually, sod it. I'll use this one. Right, let's go. Yeah, I'm sorry I've got to cheat a little bit, but I need to leg it upstairs and make sure G gets me some beer. And also, what Shane's talking about, the pizza there, I think I might get G to order me a pizza as well in the shopping. So rather than do Domino's, I'll get like just a Chicago Town or whatever they are, and I'll put my own toppings on it. Because I mean, Domino's is good, but it's just so expensive. And then afterwards, I think, I don't know if I really wanted that. I made goulash. Hey, goulash is awesome. Anything that you eat out of one pot, we won't step in between a man's beer. Don't worry. Yes, I'll be right back. I'm sorry to be so naughty. I will be back. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Phew. Thanks for your understanding, ladies and gentlemen. That was much appreciated, but necessary. Oh, dear me. Panic over. So I will have some beers coming tomorrow. Should have topped up my drink on the way past. Right, anyway. So, see you in a bit. See you later, Jess. You've probably gone now, but see you later. Oh no, Music Blue has only ordered... No, don't you dare, Boofy boy. I mean Foster's, which is just the same. No, what's it? What's that one I'm thinking of? Carling. 0% alcohol and tofu and carrot sticks. No bloody chance, mate. Okay, guys, have fun roasting Martin. I'm crashing. You can buy a 4.8% Foster's on Amazon, import from Australia, but it's like 30 quid and Lee sent them crate the other day. So it's like, yeah, you don't spend that sort of money. Hey, what? Now get back to work. Oh, right, okay. Hang on one sec. I've forgotten where my H button is to turn it off. Hang on, I've gone blind. There you go. I'll even do the timer. Oh. Hey, Boofy boy, trust you. One sec. I'll do the timer.
Right. There you go. Right, you happy now, Nick? Timer's on. I've got to do the work myself. Everybody enjoy. There you go. Just to prove it's me. There you go. You see? The new slimmer me. Right, anyway, where do we get to? So it's talking about alcohol and stuff like that. 4.8% Foster's though. Plus, Mrs. Blue has only gone and ordered Yid TV instead of West Ham TV. She wouldn't dare, mate. She wouldn't dare. She knows that life isn't worth that much if she was to do that. I would wedgie the living crap out of her if she ever did that. Wedge. Oh, hello, Mrs. Blue. He is. I think they sold out now. I mean, I wouldn't, just to make it clear. No. I wouldn't wedgie you at all, Mr. Blue. So, see you over there. I was just venting. Oh dear me. Now I get back to work. 0% it is, Mr. Blue. Nick, you wouldn't wish that on a brother, would you? Would you now? Just try and you'll be talking like that forever. No, of course I wouldn't. I wouldn't dare, my darling. I wouldn't dare, gorgeous. Hey, I meant to tell you actually, you look really pretty today. Did I tell you that or not? Meant to. Sorry, might have forgot. I can hear the footsteps now. Wedgie incoming. Don't. Oh dear. If only I'd have read a couple more lines down before I opened my big trap. I smell bullshit. No. Absolutely not. Hi G, says oh look, my timer's up for my...
Silly voice. Hey. Oh man, I nearly landed myself in it then. That was a close one, right? Actually, what have I done to my thing over there? Hang on, there we go. Somehow moved my displays around a little bit. That's more like it. Right, so I am doing the work and you can tell because I'm making a mess of it. Hi Em, how you doing? Said Missy Blue. Anyway, tomorrow I'm off the diet for a couple of days. Hooray, hooray. I mean, technically, I am actually going to be off the diet as such, but I'm not going to be off it completely. I'm going to change my lifestyle a bit and try and eat less processed sugars and things. Generally, during the weekdays. So the weekends I might fail, but during the week, yeah, I'm going to try and be good. I'll have to bring a trailer over to this soon. How many minutes? Still 6 minutes, 21 of doing the work myself. What's going on? Have you watched the new series of Wednesday yet? No, it's just come out last day or so, isn't it? Have you watched it yet? I haven't started watching that yet. Are all the episodes there so you can binge watch? Because if that's the case, then I'll have to resub to Netflix just for 1 month so I can watch it and then unsub again. I don't really watch anything on Netflix anymore. I mean, to be honest, like, we're in this zone where we're not watching as much TV as we used to. But as winter draws in, we'll probably start watching more TV. There's 4 episodes there, I don't know how many there are. Yeah, so they probably released a few up front, haven't they? And then they'll probably add one every week or something like that. Isn't Billy Piper meant to be in it? Who else? Isn't there a couple of famous people in it this time round? I mean, I know there were before, but you know what I mean. Isn't there a couple of... I thought Billy Piper, I heard somewhere, was in it. We're on episode 3. Ah. The new Fallout in December. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I enjoyed the previous one. Every time I see it, it makes me want to go and play Fallout 4 again. But I just don't have the time. I thought it was Billy Piper. Yeah, I was sure that she was going to be in it. I wasn't sure. Yup. Yeah, can't wait for Fallout. Yeah, same. She's a music teacher. Ah. Yeah, I didn't know she was in it. I knew she... Well, I say I was reasonably sure I knew she was in it. But, I thought there's one other person in it as well. I can't remember who, but someone, when I see him, we go, oh, they're in it as well. I can't remember who it was. Billy Piper and one other. Not Joanna Lumley or someone like that, was it? I'm thinking. No, because I've read bits and pieces about it. But yeah, G and I need to watch that. Yeah, she's in it. So it was Joanna Lumley, was it? Because she must be ancient now. Catherine Zeta-Jones, is she in it? I think after that first season and the success, they realising they're bringing more bigger people in it, aren't they? I wonder if they'll do that with Fallout. Because that was a bigger success than they imagined, wasn't it? I don't play Fallout, the game keep breaking for me, unfortunately. Oh man, that's not good, Em. Lady Gaga. Oh yeah, I thought I heard that as well. She got dark hair in it. Am I thinking that I've seen a picture of her recently with dark hair? Like really dark hair. So I don't know if it was for that or if it was for something else or she's just changed her hair dark. But I'm sure I did see a... Hey, wait, Aggro Gaia, thank you very much for follow over on Kick, I think that is. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I'm looking forward to it. I'll have to see when G and I... What I'll probably do is I'll resub when we've got, like, when we know we can binge watch it. So maybe even at the weekend. And we get some ice cream, I think, and sit down and binge watch it. It's good when there's decent stuff on telly. I've booked all my rest of my holiday off at work, but it hasn't been approved yet. We have to do it all on an app. Hasn't been approved, so once it's approved or not, I know at what days I've got off for the rest of the year. The only thing I'm certain of is I'm off from the 25th of December until the 4th of January inclusive, so I've got all of that bit off. Keep saying to G, we need to start buying goodies, something every week, and put it away for Christmas. Like a bottle of rum one week, maybe a bottle of rum the next week, a bottle of whiskey the next week, a bottle of rum the following week, and so on. And then that way, my fear is I don't want to run out of all the goodies if I've got all that time off. I'm gonna make the most of it. That's a bad idea. Everyone here knows it won't last till Christmas in your house. Oh, I think it might, Shane. Hello from Portugal. Hey. Hey, Agro. Hello to you in Portugal. How you doing? Greetings. I would buy stuff for Christmas if I knew that a certain someone wouldn't drink it all before then. I won't. Seriously, as long as it's beer, I'll be a bit weak at, okay? But a bottle of rum or something like that, I wouldn't touch it till Christmas. Rum or whiskey, I wouldn't touch it at all until Christmas. But beer, I'll fess up, would be challenging. In the doghouse, Martin says what, like last year? Yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard to resist, isn't it? You start stashing stuff away for Christmas and then one day you have a bit of a downer and you think, sod it, I'll have it now. I don't drink, so I'm all good. Yeah, you're lucky. It's a vice that you don't want to have, You drank my rum. I did, and it was lovely. I really enjoyed it. You can have some of my rum this year then, Missy Blue. How about that? Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. So I'm multi-streaming tonight. I don't always multi-stream, or I don't multi-stream often. I am tonight, so I'm on Twitch, which is my main platform. I'm also on YouTube and also on Kick, all at the same time. Christmas is too expensive. It is. It is. The best thing, is I would say don't go mad on anything and just really just look after yourself and Shane at Christmas. You two need to get yourself some goodies and snuggle up indoors and just have a really good Christmas. Enjoy the TV, enjoy a bit of gaming, enjoy time together, a few snacks and treats and chocolates and nibbles and so forth. I'm starting mine early. Yeah, that's the best thing. Friday tomorrow, hooray. Hey, how we doing, Frank? Good evening. Hey, Josh as well. How you doing, Josh? Nice to see you guys. How are we all this fine Thursday evening? Sugar makes me excited, lol. I used to work with someone like that, years ago this was. I used to work with this girl, and if she even had a can of Coke, just normal everyday Coke, not Diet Coke, but you know, the one with sugar in it, she used to act like she was on drugs for the next 2 hours, like she'd had a load of speed or something. Hey, thanks for the followage there, Josh. 3 years, 8 months. It's the Sausage Meister. The one, the only Josh who loves lots of sausage. So, Josh, how do you think Derby are going to do this upcoming season then? Think they're actually going to win any games this year or not? That's the thing, right? Are they going to win anything? So, guys, actually, talking about football, bearing in mind some of the transfers that have happened now. Top 6, you reckon? So some of the transfers that have happened, because remember, some of these hadn't happened a week or 2 ago. Do you have any different predictions for your teams and where they're going to finish or what they're going to achieve? I mean, my prediction for West Ham is we're not going to get relegated. I actually thought we'd be in a relegation battle, but I think from what I've seen, I don't think we're going to be in a relegation battle, but bottom half of the table, yes, but relegation battle, no. Are West Ham going to win games next season? They will. Hey, Frank, thanks for that 4 years, 4 months. Thank you, sir. Let me get... Oh, this is exactly what I wanted, actually, this thing. Oh, I was meant to take my logs to the sawmill. Did I do that or not? I didn't, did I? I'll have to go and find them because I started doing something so you had something to watch while I went and helped G with the shopping. I think my prediction for the other day, 7th Ave, is pretty realistic. I actually think, yeah, but that'll be good, seeing as you're rebuilding. I mean, if you're honest, that would be good for a rebuild, and also chances are then it's something to improve on then the following season. Ineos are aiming for top 6. Yeah, but you won't be out top 6 for long in the scheme of things. You know, if you don't do it this coming season, you'll do it next season, I would think, unless something goes disastrously wrong. We done 10 new signings transfer window. Oh, is it good to have that many though? First, got to be in it to win it. So, yeah, you reckon Arsenal could be first? Could be. Well, it's between you and Liverpool, isn't it, really? Maybe with Man City, maybe in the equation, depending what happens to them, because they seem to be Teflon coated. Right, I'm going to quickly find my log truck. Here we go. And do what I should have done, which is bring this back. Shane, watch out, hide your pizzas, Shane is about. Not a truer word said. What do you reckon? Bayern Munich have just thrashed. Yeah, I mean, Kane scored as well. How many I knew he scored the first one. Did he score any more? That's a shame. Oh man, I'll tell you what, if Spurs have a shit season, that'll make my season, that will. Just to watch them have a shit one. What do you reckon, Nick? I think you'll be on that. Let's all hope Spurs have a really shit season. He scored the first, absolutely skied a penalty. Oh right, oh, well that's not so good then. But he has done well, hasn't he, for Bayern Munich since he went out there and that. Oh shit, look, all my bloody logs getting caught up all over the place now. Right, let me just get them in the old... Martin thinks you're rules. Damn me. Forgot about that one. Right, let me press me button there. There we go. Has it got the ones up there? Right, 20,000 litres of logs. That's better than nothing. That's for sure. Right. You know where I told you I'm trying to book time off work? I need to use up my holiday. I've got 2 weeks, 2 days to use up. I've got to take a day next week because my van failed its MOT on the CV. So it's going back in next Thursday. So that's going to be one of my days off. So then I've got 2 weeks and a day off. One of the weeks I'm trying to get off is the week leading up to Halloween. If I'm allowed that week off, because I've only put in for it, might not get it, then I'm going to use it to try and do some kind of Halloween event, scary stream thing. That's what I'm going to try and do if I can get that week off. I'll try and do something good this year. But we'll see, because I can't promise, because they might not let me have that week off. But if they do, because Halloween's on a Friday night this year. Right, what else am I doing? Let's have a look. Have I got a cultivator anywhere? Actually, I forgot to feed my animals. Bugger that. Let me get this thing out of the way. I've got to go and feed me animals. You mean this isn't your Halloween stream now? Feels like it, doesn't it? No. Is that a beaver on your chest? Yeah, my little beaver t-shirt. There you go. Nice beaver. You know this t-shirt, because you know I made it, right? And when I was an Every driver, I wore this sometimes when I was doing my deliveries. And there was a couple of times, right, I deliver at the door and, you know, there's your parcel and they go thank you. and they'd look at it and they'd laugh at the t-shirt. And I had a couple of people say to me, "Oh, I like the t-shirt, like the t-shirt." And you know what? Everyone who laughed at it the most, right, or giggled or said they liked it, were all ladies. Would you believe it? Evening Maniacs. Hey, Mr. Rooney, how you doing? I've got a question about Every. Yeah, go on, ask away. If I can answer it, I will. What am I doing now? I forgot what I was doing. Shit. I think. Oh, I was going to feed my animals. That's what I was going to do. Yeah, because they're dying of starvation. We feed them. Not you, not you. Here we go. Let's go and get some TMR for my cows. That's it. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing for a minute. I mean, there are times when I miss doing Every. It was nice, kind of, once you were loaded up, just being your own boss. But, it's enough to take it out your vehicles. Aye, all good here, plodding along. Nice one, Stevie boy. Right, here we go. TMR, that's what I want. Total mixed ration. It's funny, it makes you have to fill up with diesel first before you can get the stuff you really want. I was watching one of the police shows the other night and they pulled over a woman who delivers for Every. She has a Vauxhall Corsa. It was rammed with parcels like couldn't even see out the windows. Upon doing checks it came out she only had social domestic insurance. She didn't have a valid UK driver's licence. Do Every not check licence insurance? They should do is the answer. That's the same said hire and reward and carriage of goods. Because otherwise, assuming you're fully legal, say you deliver, say you did it, Shane, you wanted to deliver for Every in your car, then you can do it that you pay insurance to them. I think they might even do it by default. So whenever you're delivering, you have a third party insurance for them, and then at the end of the month when they pay you, they just take a little bit out. I can't remember how much it was. It might have been like £1 a day or something like that. So every day you delivered, they charged you, might have been about £1. It was nothing really, and then it'd be like, so if you drove 30 days a month, they charge you about 30 quid a month to give you the insurance. So that in itself shouldn't be a problem, and like you say, but if she didn't have a valid driver's license, that would cause the problem. And the other thing as well, I think their insurance is only a top up to yours. You still need your insurance, and then their insurance tops it up. So how she got away with that, I don't know. They seized the car and all the parcels. Yeah, that will teach her a lesson then. But yeah, it's definitely for me. I had to send them like a photo of my insurance, and they checked all our details. But in all honesty, our depot was quite well run. The one at Swindon, the managers were good. It was quite well run. So as far as Every depots went, it was a good one to work for. When I hear some of the horror stories, you know, that other drivers have had to put up with managers and depots and whatever, we were quite lucky with our one. But yeah, I was going to say to you, when I was doing the Every stuff, I was also going to sign up for Just Eat, because I figured I could do parcels in the day, and then evenings when I'm bored, a couple of evenings a week, I'll do Just Eat or something. I don't mind, you know, just sitting around, and when a thing comes, just go and deliver someone food. You know, it's all money, right? And I had to jump through a lot of hoops for that. I think I had to send them my passport, my insurance again, and a few other things. So how, again, you get these delivery drivers, you know, some of them illegal immigrants, and yet they're out delivering stuff. So I don't know how they circumnavigate that, unless, you know, it's dependent on whoever is running it in a region or an area or something. because I feel like, you know, I had to prove all my stuff. So did G. We both had to prove all our stuff of who we were. Unless they just get fake documents, or unless they get someone else's document, they sign up with someone else's stuff, and then they themselves then go out, jump around and earn the money. Or you know what else they could do? The one who legitimately signs up, he could say to other people, you can go and do the runs. Because here's the thing, when you're self-employed, doing like the every stuff, right? Or similar, they make you self-employed so that they're not liable to pay you holidays or sickness or whatever. But part of being self-employed is you have the right to substitute. Yep, that's one of the factors of being self-employed. So for instance, they could substitute someone else to drive for them, and then they still get paid for it, and then they pay the substitute. So you never know, there could be a little scheme like that going on. You know, you could have one person who has a few different rounds, and then he substitutes drivers in, and that could be where maybe the checks aren't done, because it all comes under someone else's responsibility at that point. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's the only loophole I can see. Because, you know, some drivers, if they've got a route and they earn a lot of money on it, they get one of the high paid ones, they could substitute, let another driver drive it, they pay them a bit less and they keep the difference, and they haven't even done the work. But they can do that. Right, what else are we going to do? Some milk. Let's load this thing up with some milk while we're here. Can't see bugger all, can I? There we go. This pickup's quite good just for moving a bit of milk around, goat's milk. Has anyone ever had goat's milk? I've never had it, or goat's cheese. But I'm not a cheese lover anyway, so I wouldn't probably like it. And the same with milk, I don't really like milk. But I've heard it's meant to be richer and creamier than cows, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm not particularly a milk lover, so let's go and get rid of... No, actually, sod it, I'm too lazy. I'm not going to do that. Put that there. Let's go and park that back. I'm being lazy. It's Friday tomorrow, I'm so glad. I just can't wait. Get tomorrow done. Fridays are usually an easier day for me at work, believe it or not. So it's nice, like, to wind down at the end of the week. Whoops, there goes the sign. Park this in here. There we go. How are we doing on time? So we're lucky. No, it feels like I've been on for a couple of hours. I'm just looking. I've only been on for 1 hour and 11 minutes. It feels longer. I don't know, maybe it's just been a long day. Iceland meal deal. Hey, what's Iceland meal deal? No more good deals going, is there? All these deals, man. My favourite thing from Iceland is always buying the Greg stuff, having that in my freezer. Yes, now hope you have an amazing stream. I'm sorry, I may not talk a lot, but I'm always here, always watching. Much love. Hey, sir, state the obvious. Over on Kick. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, you don't have to talk too much, but always nice for you to come in. It's a Chinese deal. 2 mains, 2 sides, 2 rice and 4 pint cans for 10 quid. What? On Iceland? Hang on, I've got to Google that right now. We'll have a look, because I've got an Iceland account. Online exclusive. I'm just having a look now. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up. Might have a look at that later then, because that is a bloody good deal. 10 quid. I'm leaving my Iceland up. I might have to sort something out with that one. Nice deal. We get M&S meal deals sometimes. All these deals, man. Right, let me just check. All right, yeah, I'm just looking, Shane. Thanks for the message there. Just having a quick look. Chinese meal deals. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Chinese style and 4 pints of Carlsberg, right? I mean, it's alright when it's out of the fridge. 2 sides, prawn crackers. That's not a bad deal, is it? That's not a bad deal at all. Right, I might have to have a look at that later then and sort something out for that, I reckon. So, according to what I've just seen, by the way, West Ham done deal, Mads Hermansen, the goalkeeper. It's allegedly a done deal now. So, he's got to be better than Areola at the minute, I would think. So, right, anyway, what am I doing? Now I'm thinking of food. See, Foggy went for Scotland keeper, did they? Yeah, poor old Foggy's in hospital in a minute. I think he's coming out in a day or two. I'm not sure. I didn't hear from him for a few days. Messaged him and he's in hospital, so he's not been so well. Right. So the question is, what team do we think, or teams do we think have done the best business so far in the transfer window? What do you do this time? Chasing nurses? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's just kind of not well, and a regular thing for him at times. I think probably because when he's had issues and he's been on antibiotics, I guess his immune system is weak, you know, so he picks things up. We done okay business. I think we got what we needed. Yeah, I think so. David De Gea makes his return to Old Trafford on Saturday. I think we should hide his passport and make him stay, swapping Banana. Yeah, Anana has well, not been that good, has he? But I can't talk because you've seen what Areola was like. He gave you 2 goals against us in that American thing, and we can't survive another season with him in goal in the Premiership. We would have been better off keeping Fabianski, you know. Liverpool have had a good window. United having a good window, especially we make some sales. Yeah, I was going to say Liverpool have had a good window. I think you've had a better window than I thought you were going to have. I think Arsenal, like Nick says, have kind of done what they needed to do. And I think West Ham, bearing in mind we haven't really got any money, even after getting rid of Kudos, I think what we've got instead of Kudos, I think we've spent quite wisely. I definitely think Malik Diouf, that winger we got, is excellent. So we won't miss Kudos, I don't think. And Carl Walker-Peters on a free, I mean, it's got to be alright, isn't it? And if this keeper now, that's what they reckon, done deal, just popped up on my thing. So that Mads Manson, he's meant to be good, isn't he? He's got to be better than Areola, young upcoming keeper. So maybe we're alright. We've had to keep a couple of our players that we couldn't sell, which is okay, really. I think they just have to toe the line. If we can keep Paquetá for 1 season, and I think that'll be as good as getting another signing now that his head will be clear. Celtic sold I think 30 million, spent like 9, are still just loans we got, and 3 signed, 2 are free, but nothing that says we're serious about Champions League. Do you reckon, Stevie? Let's all laugh at Newcastle. Why is it going so wrong for them though? Sterling to West Ham. Yeah, they've been banding that about, but do you think it's going to happen? I don't know. We've had a much better window I expected. I was expecting another window of loans, cheap deals. No, you've had a good window. I think that's the difference now, Shane, between thinking you're going to finish not so well. I think you're going to come good. And maybe as well, the other thing to consider, you know, your manager now has had the pre-season, hasn't he? So with the players that he's bought and the pre-season, that even could be enough to get you back in top 6 this time round. You never know. I mean, it might be worth a bet if the odds are good. Yeah, some Celtic fans ain't happy, but just wait and see what happens. I think, like I said, I don't think West Ham are going to be in a relegation battle, but I don't think we're going to achieve anything fantastic. But at the moment, I think for us, if we get 12th upwards, I would say that's a good season. I can imagine us finishing about 12th, and we'll have, like, you know, the odd really good game where we either beat someone like Man United or Arsenal or Spuds. You know, we'll have a game like that where we get a good win. Or Chelsea. I think, is Chelsea our first game? Actually. But, you know, we'll have that. So for us, it will just be a memorable match here and there, more than anything else. Newcastle signed Ramsdale, didn't he? And have to be favourites for relegation. Ramsdale. Yeah, I'm so glad. Because wasn't he the one that they were trying, at West Ham were trying to get him, and all the supporters were doing their nut? Did you hear about Madison? No. Is he the one who's injured? Is he the Spurs player that got injured? Yeah, Newcastle, the 4th team, Shane. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Did he get injured anyway? Let me get back to my Right. Yeah, he's done his ACL. Going to be out pretty much all bloody hell. Yeah, I thought I saw he got injured. I didn't realise it was going to be all season though. That's not good. Yeah, it's okay. He can practice his dart throw in the sausage old sick note. I just want the season to start now. I'm starting to get a bit impatient. Anyone else? But I need to work out my betting strategy, actually. Yeah, I might try and spend some of this weekend when I'm not online working out. I'm going to do an automated betting strategy if I can. I'm trying to work on it. Today, just briefly. I just want to basically press a button and then forget about it and then make lots of money. Not just because he's a bin, just don't rate him. I can give you a great tip on a betting if you're interested. Yeah, don't do it. Put it this way, don't do what I did last year and don't bet on United. I know, you know what, last season, every time I bet on them, there was a handful of times when I had like trebles or quadruple bets, like fourfolds, threefolds, fourfolds. And the one team that let me down was Man United. And I thought, oh, they're bound to win that one. And then the other 3 parts of the bet would come in. I think it was Man United, they're bound to win, and then they didn't. Leeds and the bins used to always let me down. Some of this, or just bet on us to lose the easy on paper games and win the hard on paper games. Yeah, I want to try and do some sort of strategy on Betfair. You know, like years ago I used to do lay the draw, and that used to turn up profits, but I don't know if it still works. So some sort of Betfair exchange strategy I want to do. And I can use a bot to put the bets on and then just not worry about it. But I don't know yet. I haven't looked at it properly. But I am looking at it. Right, what else is going on? I think, oh, actually, let's feed my goats. Still got loads of grass in the back of this thing. Oh, something was low on fuel there. Right, okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. What you need is Inside Man. Someone who plays can give you some tips. There's some geezer called Paqueta Verde's good. Yeah. You know, years ago, there was a good way of making money. You'd have a friend like at a football match on a mobile phone, and then he'd tell you what was happening. And then if he was fast enough and he said someone scored, and you could do it faster before Betfair had opened or closed. You know, when someone scores, they close the betting for a few seconds. If you could do it fast enough between someone going, they've scored, and then you just go bang and put the bet in before they change it, you can make money. But I'm guessing now that in play bets they make you wait 5 seconds or 10 seconds, don't they, sometimes? So I guess it negates that. There used to be lots of little tips for quickly making a couple of pounds. Right, let's have a look at my temples. So that side of it's all done. That's over here. Still coming along nicely. No. Well, we've run out of the beams, which is why we're making them ourselves. There's the main bit there, the other two bits. So I reckon it's going to do this one, and then the middle one, and then it must be finished after that. Hopefully. That's coming along nicely. So a look. Yeah, see, I'm missing 1,000 wood beams. You know what I could do? I'm wondering whether to go and buy some. You know, that's cheating. Anyone think that's cheating? It is really. But I could go and buy some and dump them in there, couldn't I? Where's my yeah, let's use this. We're gonna go and buy some wood beams from the warehouse. That's what we'll do. Oh, this is an electric truck, by the way. I bought this the other day. I don't know why I went electric. So that's what this is. It's an electric, what is it? A Volvo. There you go. I'm going to regret this actually, because it's going to be tight, twisty roads up ahead. Oh, actually, though, I'm going to the warehouse. Right, we might be alright. I don't know. I've got a Polish friend who's a sound guy. I've got a Czech. 1, 2. I get it. Check 1, 2. Yeah, I get that one, Cheney. But yeah, I want to find a way to beat the bookies this season. Like legit, straight up, I do. Because any money, because we like, do you hear the stuff about the government and they were talking about even raising income tax, or they need to raise income tax 5p in the pound. So all of us working and paying our tax, they can just shrug their shoulders and take that off as for nothing. You know? So I'm thinking I need to make a bit of money on the old betting. At least then it's tax free, isn't it? And knowing them, they'll probably change that and start saying it's about time we had betting tax, because we never well, we used to have betting tax, didn't we? And then they scrapped it. Remember that? You used to be able to choose, you either pay it before you place the bet. It used to be 10%, Nick might know, it used to be 10% I think, and you could either do the betting tax before you place the bet, or if you didn't, then when you won, they take it out your winnings. So it was cheaper to do it before, but it was a gamble. Right, hang on, I want, what was it? It was beams, there you go. Wood beams. Get a few packets of that. Yeah, that'll do. Oops, there they go. That's what we're after, these things. to go and take these to temple. I mean, it's easier to make our own, but we haven't got any, so I'm gonna cheat, buy some. Whoops! I walked into a wall for absolutely no reason. Must admit, it feels like it's been a long week this week. And considering I had Tuesday off, there's no excuse really, is there? For me to feel like that. I'm just waiting for Christmas now. I want my time off at Christmas. Drink loads of rum and cokes and beers and eat loads of sweets. That's what I want to do. Loads of chockies. Get it all out my system. My body's not going to know what hit it at Christmas, all the sugar, and then I can get it out my system ready for January again. Like everyone else probably. Right. Why all the nice things are bad for you? And why are they all addictive? Oh, you know, like when you're on a carnivore diet or low carb diet, you can't really have rice. There's too many carbs in rice. So on that kind of diet, you're meant to have 20 grams of carbs or less a day. So to put it in perspective, half a packet of microwave rice is 39 grams of carbs. So it's double the amount of carbs you're allowed in a day. Okay. If you have the cauliflower rice, that's rice made out of cauliflower, that's only 2 grams of carbs. So that's only for the same amount of it, you're only using 10% of your daily allowance rather than double your daily allowance. So it sounds good. So I made a chicken madras and I thought I'll have some of that cauliflower rice with it, because once it's all mixed, you won't taste the difference as long as it's got a texture of rice. But fuck me, when you open a packet of that stuff once you've cooked it, I just bought the microwave stuff, it fucking stinks like old socks or something. And it didn't taste much better either. So yeah, that's no good. There might be some people who can put up with it. G definitely could, and I struggled. Strange, isn't it, the noise of these electric trucks? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, mate. Let's get this to temple. Need it to keep building while I'm doing other stuff. I like the frogs you can hear, and the lily pads. Be nice if you saw them jumping about, wouldn't it? Right, nearly there. We'll dump this lot off. Should help things a little bit. But there we go. That's more like it with beams. Right, before we go, I'm going to advance the day and at least see if we make more progress on the temple. It's coming along though. I'm looking forward to that Scottish map. Fisheries and all that's going to be awesome, isn't it? Right, let's sleep. I got the sleep anywhere mod. Makes life easier. Oh, I was going to do a game review. Gonna love you and leaving there, big man. Have a good evening. Catch you soon. Shane, thank you so much for coming in. Lots of love to you and them. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow maybe, or whenever you're around. But have a great evening. And thanks for the heads up on that Iceland deal. I'm going to have a little look at that. Right, okay. That is coming along a bit more. I'm going to just have one more go at this. My animals are going to starve to death again, aren't they? I'm just trying to get this temple done. For anyone who's just coming in now, I'm trying to get the temple done. It's been a massive long project. We're not going to get it done tonight, but if we get it done in the next month or so, it'll be good. But it is coming along. But we've got some of the other bits built over there. Now we're building this one over there. Then once that's built, a couple of bits in the middle, and we should be done. It's nice to see some progress on it. Right, let's get back in the truck. We had to buy a few beams. We're running out, and even though we've got a sawmill, we just didn't have enough, so I bought some. Get this big truck back to the farm now. We've got a Volvo electric truck. It's weird, isn't it? They don't start up, they just move off. That Iceland deal is from £10, is it? Alright, so it's not £10, because otherwise what I was going to do, I was going to sort that out for us and try and get it delivered maybe Saturday, and I was going to do it with, because I think I still have to spend 40 quid, I was going to try and do it Saturday, so I was going to get that deal, because like the Chinese stuff and that, and then I was going to get a load of Greg stuff to put in the freezer. Just looking at it now. Alright, okay. I might look at doing it maybe, and then get a load of like the fakes that we like. Was there something else that I got from Greg's Iceland a while back that was actually okay? Because normally we don't get a lot of Iceland stuff. Was it some rice or pasta or something, if I remember? Because I might literally just do 40 quid's worth or something, just enough so that I get the delivery. And then I can get some sausage rolls and some of the the corned beef bakes and all of that. I can't remember last time I did an Iceland one if there was something else we got and it actually turned out it was all right. I don't know if it's some pasta thing or a rice thing or something. Whoops. He's parked up in there in his little space right at the end out of the way. This is my vehicle shed, so this is where I normally like to park all my trucks. There you go, look at that, so they're all kind of out of the way. Right, let me just double check what else is going on real fast. Right, he can sit there for... Oh, we have got some more wood though, but we'll worry about that later. I have actually... I was stacking them on earlier. I completely forgot I got my bloody auto load, didn't I? I was stacking them on manual. I could have just stuck auto load on. What a plonker. Right, let me see if I can get in there. Yeah, I might speak to you in a couple of minutes, G, about it. There we go. Right, let's load all that lot up. Yeah. If I can get this out of here. I'm just going to park him up there for now, but I'm going to take him over to the temple at some point. Anyway, where are we? Right, 8:30. Right, my friends. I know that's quite an early finish, but I didn't plan on doing a long stream tonight anyway. I just wanted to basically catch up with you and come and say hello and all of that sort of stuff. So I think I'm going to call it a night now. Be on tomorrow properly. Hopefully have a few beers tomorrow night. and a bit of a chit chat and anything else anyone wants to do. But I think for now we're done. So I'm going to say thank you everyone for coming in. Whatever you're up to, have a fantastic evening, afternoon, morning, day, whatever. But time for me to go. So I will catch you all later, and look after yourselves. Love you all. Bye.
You think I'd care if you died, you fucking noob?
I logged in fresh, feeling bold. Stepped out into the world so cold. Pulled too many, thought I'd kite. Next thing I know,